Hi, I'm Bobby and welcome to today's reading vlog. So, I was going to start this last night, but I forgot. So, here I am. It is Saturday, the 13th of February. I've got a long weekend. I took Monday and Tuesday off work, so I'm going to have a nice 4-day weekend with lots of reading. It is just gone 8 o'clock in the evening. I'm about to start my reading for the day. I've had a bit of a busy day so far, but I've been productive. I've done chores, I've done personal admin kind of things, and now I'm finally ready to relax and get on with my reading. So, to tell you about the books I'm going to be reading. I meant to finish this book in the first week of February because it was on my January TBR, but here we are, middle of February, still reading it. Skyward by Brandon Sanderson. I'm about 300 pages in and it's, I think, 500 pages or so. Yeah, it's about 500 pages. So I've got maybe 200 pages left to read. It's a really good book. I'm really enjoying it. The characters are so intriguing. They really hold my attention and I really care about all of them, which I think is something that Brandon Sanderson is so good at doing. I read the Mistborn trilogy over the past couple of years and I really enjoyed that, and I find the same thing with this one. The characters are just so interesting and really complex and fully developed, which I really love in this story. So I've got 200 pages left to read and hopefully I'll be able to get through that. Maybe not entirely tonight, but probably by the middle of tomorrow. So that's the main thing I want to do. And then I have a few other options. So I Capture the Castle, which I haven't read any this month, so I'm still only on about page 50. But as I said in my TBR, wrap up probably, I really enjoyed this book so far. I like the writing, I like the characters. It's quite relaxing to read this book. It's not like an intense plot or anything, it's just very character driven. So I'm going to read a little bit of this one. I want to finish it by the end of February because I had started it last month and I gave myself 2 months per classic. So that's an option. And then the third book that I started in January was Stalking Jack the Ripper. I haven't read any more this month, but I want to get quite a chunk of it done because I'm only on the second chapter. I'm on page 10. So I may as well have not started it really. But yeah, I find it interesting and I'm just intrigued to keep reading it. And then there's 2 books that I haven't started yet that I'm thinking of starting this weekend. One of them is Noragami, which is an anime about a homeless god and he's trying to raise money by doing little odd jobs, like rescuing cats and helping students overcome bullying, that kind of thing, and he's trying to raise enough money to build himself a church so that people can worship him again. That's all I've gathered from the synopsis. It's the short book. It's it's anime, so it's like a graphic novel. It's just pictures more than proper prose, so it should be quite a quick read once I get into it. So I'm hoping I'll read that in one day if I give myself the opportunity. So that's one option. And I'm also thinking of starting Lord of the Rings, which I haven't even looked at yet, but I've got the audiobook for it and I can sort of switch between the two if I'm feeling quite intrigued by this one. And there's another book I want to read. I'm going to be reading bits of 6 books, hopefully. I'm on my Kindle app on my phone. I've got Big Little Lies by Liane Moriarty. I'm on page 300. I think it's about 450 pages. So I've got about 150 pages left of Big Little Lies and I'm really intrigued by it, but it is my commute read, so I might just leave it until I go back to work on Wednesday. Okay, so now that I've given you the full rundown of the reading I want to do, I'm actually going to start reading. So my main aim for today is Skyward. I think I'm going to save Noragami for either Sunday or Monday. Lord of the Rings is going to be the very last thing I go to, I think, because it's a big book and I haven't even started it, and I just think there's no point starting it now if I'm not going to get through most of it in the next couple of weeks. I think I'm mainly going to be reading Skyward and Stalking Jack the Ripper, but if I need something a little lighter then I might try a bit of I Kept His Castle. Or maybe I'll just read Skyward and I Kept His Castle. Okay, really I have too many options and that's my main problem. I'm too indecisive for my own good. I'm going to read some of Skyward now. I might get myself a hot milk and just snuggle up in a blanket on my bed behind me. For all my notebooks, for all my journaling, my planning, and that's sort of scattered. So I'm going to tidy my bed quickly and then I'm going to go and get myself hot milk. So I've got my hot milk in my Doctor Who mug, which I've had since I was about 12, to be honest. And I'm just settling down to read. I just wanted to say before I started reading that my vlogging is still very experimental and I'm sort of just seeing what works this time, and I'm just hoping that I can learn and improve as I go along. So if you have any pointers or anything, then do let me know, because yeah, I'm very new to this vlogging thing. So I hope you enjoy this video, and I'm now going to pick up my book and read. So I just wanted to check in now. It's nearly 10 o'clock. I read about 50 pages of Skyward and it was a really emotional section of the book. Something happened to one of my favourite characters that really upset me, and I'm still kind of trying to get over what happened, which is, I always think it's quite funny when something fictional always affects me so emotionally, but I also know that's like completely normal as well, so. But yeah, I'm really loving this book and I'm really enjoying the character development of the main character and like her sort of enemy. Like, his name is Jerkface because that was her opinion of him the first time they met, and I feel like it's gonna end up being like an enemies to lovers type thing, but even if they just end up friends, I think that'd be really good. I'd rather them be friends, actually. I think the romance thing is going to be so unnecessary. So I'm really hoping it's like an enemies to friends thing, because they just had a bonding moment over the emotional event and it was really cute. Anyway, I'm going to head to bed soon because I'm getting really tired. But I just wanted to check in and tell you that I'm really enjoying this book. So I don't know if I've really talked about my daily reading targets before. It might be something I'd probably do a video on sometime. Like, I can talk about my targets and my journals and things in a video. But my weekend page target is 85 pages and on weekdays it is 65. And today I've only read 47 pages, which is a little over half for my daily target. I'm a little disappointed because I could have started reading earlier in the day, but also I had coursework to do and I've been procrastinating that for, well, I was given it before Christmas and it was due in 2 weeks ago and I had only completed half of it until today. So I've been procrastinating it a long time, and yeah, but that's finally out of the way. So I've got nothing else of like importance to do this weekend, so I'm just going to be reading and making more videos. Yeah, I'm really hoping to do more reading tomorrow. I made plans for tomorrow. I made plans for my whole weekend, but I've forgotten what they are now. Basically tomorrow I'm just going to be making 1 or 2 videos and just trying to complete this book. I hate when books take me so long to read, but also I'm enjoying it so much and I don't really want it to end. So I've got about 150 pages left to read. That could take me anything from 3 hours to 5 hours. I need to actually like make some time for that tomorrow. But like I said, I'm going to sleep now and I'll see you in the morning. Good morning, it is Sunday. I'm just sitting down to do a bit more reading. I haven't really got any plans for today. I think I'm going to play a bit of Sims in a little bit, but I'm thinking while it's loading up, because it takes forever, I'm going to read some more Skyward. So I'm going to get on with that. And yeah, I will see you in a little bit. So it is now about 11:45. I've been playing Sims for a little while, but I've got a live reading session on Book Browsing Blog, Maddie at Book Browsing Blog. It's got a Sunday morning reading sprints session going on. So I've got that playing, and I might use that just to encourage me to do a little bit of reading this morning. So I am going to get on with that now. So it is now about 4:45 on Sunday, and I haven't really done a lot of reading today, which is a little disappointing, but I'm going to do something now. Not reading, but kind of related. I'm decorating my TBR board. So I'm going to give you a quick look at it right now. So here it is on my desk. I'm decorating the whole thing in these watercolours. And I don't know if you can see, but the other week I did spill my paint pot over the board. So I'm going to try and do something about that. It's sort of all gone all the way up to here. So that's a bit not good, but it's watercolour, it can be resolved, it's fine. So I've basically done the fortress and the castle. I started the port, but it was taking a bit long because I realised I was going to do the water all the way around the outside of the board, and I can't be dealing with that straight away. But I've basically done the magic school as well. I think I'm going to have to do the all the land as well, just so it looks finished. I think today I'm going to work on doing the forest area just to fix that bit, and then try not to spill anything on it again. And then maybe do the city and the caves as well, which I think I'll do the caves in similar tones to the mountains. I'm trying to get all of the places into the colours of the destination colour. So like the fantasy school is this shade of green. I didn't really put any orange on the port, but it is what it is. The classics castle is the yellow. The fortress is pink. The mountains, couldn't really do them blue because I wanted them purple. I don't know, mountains just seemed like they had to be purple. And I quite like how they look. Although on this previous version of the board, which I didn't really like, I think the mountains came out a little better. I'm going to try and make some sort of blue-grey city buildings. I'm going to do the nice different shades of green. I'm going to use both shades of green, to be honest. I think that'll look nice on the forest. And maybe I should colour in the book hall and start spaces as well. I don't know, it's all a bit tricky, but I like how it is at the moment, and I just want it to look finished. So I'm going to see what I can do about that. Okay, I'll check in with you guys in a little bit. So it is now about 12 o'clock on Tuesday, and I didn't do any reading at all yesterday, so I didn't vlog any of it, but I was just having a day off, and to be honest, I probably should have done without a day off reading, because I've hardly read anything this weekend. Like, I still have 125 pages left of Skyward, so that's gonna take 2 or 3 hours. Maybe 3 or 4 hours, to be honest. But, yeah, I need to actually get on with that. But on the plus side, it is pancake day today, so, at least I'll have something yummy to eat this evening. So I did read a few pages of this morning, and I'm up to the bit where Spencer is sort of finding out about what happened to her dad, and it's really interesting. I'm really enjoying it. It's very dramatic, there's lots of emotions, and I'm really enjoying the characters. I can't wait to see how she deals with what she found out, and I'm thinking that the last 100 or so pages are going to be very heart-wrenching, but we will see. Hi! So it's the following Saturday, and I just realised I haven't closed out the vlog. So I just wanted to let you know that on Tuesday I did manage to finish reading Skyward by Brandon Sanderson. It is now up there on my completed shelf. I read like 130 something pages on Tuesday evening and went to bed very late, which is why I did not read that night. But yeah, I really enjoyed that book, and I can't wait to get to the sequel. So yeah, I just wanted to check in and let you know that I completed that book. And that's the end of my vlog. I will see you in another video very soon. Let me know down below how your reading's going at the moment, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!